First of all, maybe we can start from the beginning. Matilda, do you know how you came to have COVID-19?
Actually, I can't best tell that because I had a sore throat. And then my husband sent me to the hospital. When we got there, the doctor told us that I'm suffering from COVID-19 without taking any lab test or any sample to the laboratory. But later, the results came out and they said it's positive. So they have to quarantine me.
I see. So they actually diagnosed you before they did the test?
Yes, please.
But the test also came back positive?
Yes, please.
Okay. So how long were you in hospital for?
1 month, 3 days.
Okay. And how did you know by the end of it that you were now recovered?
They came and took my sample back to Kumasi and then told me that I'm negative now. I'm no more positive.
Okay. So how long have you been home?
Last week that was discharged. So today is my 1 week, 3 days.
So now you are negative. You do not have COVID-19. But
yes,
tell us,
yes.
What was the experience from the moment you got home?
The experience I had was people were staring at me. People said I shouldn't have come back to my mother's place where I had it. I should have gone back there, and all sort of stories. I went to my village to pay my father a visit because what happened, he also wants to see me. So when I got there, my village people said, I'm bringing the virus back to the village so that they will also be contracted.
Wow. And they were saying this to you, to your face?
Yes. Even others will ride motorbikes, bicycles, come to my house to see whether I'm the one or not.
Wow. So they were treating you like some sort of tourist attraction?
Yes, please.
Oh, my goodness.
So I couldn't stay in the village for long. I went there on Saturday and Friday and I returned on Saturday because of that.
Now, Matilda, you live in Bolgatanga and you have a shop, is that right, in the market?
Yes. It's not a shop, but it's a shade.
Okay, okay. So tell me what happened when you tried to go back to work.
Actually, when they discharged me, someone called me on the phone and told me that they said that I've been discharged. So if I'm being discharged, I shouldn't come back and sit with them. So if I sit with them, meaning that they too will also be contracted or they won't buy their goods. So I have to let my brother's wife, that's my sister-in-law, to go to the market and bring my goods back to the shop. So the things are in her house.
Now, I understand that you decided to let someone else go and sell for you. What happened? That
was when they diagnosed me that I'm positive. Mm-hmm. So when she went there, my younger sister went there, and then it's like, why should she come? She wants to be contracted. They never knew that we are relatives. She also became angry and left the place. She has to lock the place and go away.
So they were stigmatizing your sister because of you, because you had COVID-19 at the time.
Yes, even the hairdressers within my place, I did my hair there. I went there and braid my hair. They even called me and told me that as I came there and we sat, we spoke and they did my hair, meaning that they are also contracted. And I said, when I came there, it wasn't even that time I had the virus. I came there on the 14th, and the whole show happened on the 28th. So 14th and 28th, there's difference. So if I have the virus and I'm to die, then we'll all die together. Are we not friends?
Wow. So by the way, did they do contact tracing? Did they come and test any of your family members and so forth?
They did.
Did they find any other people?
My family, they were all negative, excluding my husband. My husband too, his family too, they were all negative. So it was rather my husband and I. They said we are positive.
So do you know how you got it? Did you get it from your husband or did he get it from you? Do you know? Did you come in contact with somebody who has it?
No, I did not come in contact with anyone. The thing was that I was having a cold already. I was having cold, and then I asked my husband I want to travel to Nkoko and to back. So I went to Nkoko and came back. I left on the 24th and I was back to Bolga 27th because of the lockdown. President said there will be lockdown on Friday. So I have to take off before the lockdown.
So is it possible that you got infected in Nkoko?
No, I don't think. I can't just say yes or no. Yeah.
So tell us about your daughter. Don't mention her name, but tell us what happened to her.
Actually, I was at this thing when I was quarantined. My younger brother called me and told me that I should call the father and tell him this is what has happened. They sent her to go and buy dry okra. So on her way, her colleagues were stoning her, calling her that she's COVID-19 baby. She shouldn't come close to them. And they stoned her. Even mothers were sitting under their trees. They couldn't even say anything. It was one woman who saw her and then realized that is my daughter. And she rescued her.
Wow. So she was in danger. I mean, they were throwing stones at her, right?
Yes.
Was she badly injured?
No, she wasn't.
We thank God for that. So now tell me, what is it like to be living in this community? What's it like every day?
Actually, I don't even go out again because of unnecessary talks, because I'm pregnant and anything can happen. You may say you can control yourself, and then when you go out and you are not able to control yourself, you are harming the unborn baby. You are not harming yourself. So for those days, now I'm now indoors.
I'm so sorry that you and your family have had to go through this. It is not fair on you at all. I made a point earlier that you are one of 303 people in this country, the only 303 people in this country who we can be sure that as we speak, you don't have COVID-19. You are the only ones. So actually, you are the safest people amongst us.
Amen.
And instead of people stigmatizing you and people who have been through what you have been through, we should be celebrating you for surviving. And actually, you may be the key to the cure because people are using, testing the plasma and blood of those who have survived and trying to use that to develop cures for all of us.
It's true.
You are a special person. Don't let anybody say anything different to you, Matilda.
Amen.
What you have been through makes you a special, very important person.
Amen.
And we have to protect you.
Amen.
The society you live in has to protect you from the ignorant who might harm you or your family. Have you received any help or support from the government? Have you reported what has happened to you to the authorities? Have you got anybody coming to your aid?
Actually, no one came. They haven't come yet. It's only when you people came and interviewed me on tele, and then some few people did their donation. That one is through finances. But the government haven't said anything yet.
Matilda, I want us to stay in touch. I'm going to be checking on you to make sure that you're okay. We want to get the authorities to address this situation immediately because you're actually not safe. You're surrounded by ignorance that can harm you or your child. You are being stopped from earning a living. This cannot be left to chance. We're definitely going to stay on this until the authorities wake up and do something about it. Matilda, God bless you. Stay safe.
Amen.
And let's stay in touch, okay?
Okay. God bless you too.
Bless you. This is crazy. Look, let me lay something out for all of us. Maybe we haven't thought about it. So we keep talking about how you protect me, I protect you, how we all have to play a role to keep each other safe, right? Let me tell you how stigma puts us all in danger. You see, the more you use your ignorance to treat people like this so nastily, the more you use your lack of understanding to act as if someone who has recovered from COVID-19 is a threat, when actually you are more of a threat than they are. The more you use your ignorance to create this stigma, and the more that stigma grows, the more difficult it will be for somebody who is feeling symptoms to come forward. Nobody wants to go through this. So if somebody is experiencing symptoms, they'll keep it to themselves. And guess what? They'll try and pretend as if everything is okay, and they'll walk around acting like they are fine. They'll come and talk to you. They'll come and hand things over to you, whether it's money or whatever. You will buy food from them. You will share vehicles with them because they are afraid to go and say to a doctor that I think I have COVID-19 because of you and your ignorance, because of how you treat them differently. So guess who will get infected? My brother, my sister. Guess who will get infected by those who are afraid to go out and speak up that I have COVID-19? You are the one who will get infected. What is it that makes you think you are superior to a person who has COVID-19? The Prince of Wales had COVID-19. Boris Johnson had COVID-19. Chris Cuomo had COVID-19. Idris Elba had COVID-19. Would you like to stigmatize them? Why are we like this? If we don't understand, why don't we ask? And if you are not sure, why not stay quiet? Why infect the world with your ignorance? I'm so upset this morning, honestly.
Kojo, I feel your pain this morning, and I really am trying to stay on the side of playing the devil's advocate and perhaps say that we, to a certain extent, Winston, can you blame the ignorant for their ignorance? Can you blame people who act out of fear for their fear? I think that this is an indication of where we are as a people, of how well informed we are about COVID-19. I think that moving forward, we need to take the education of this disease very, very seriously. Speaking to people in the languages that they can understand, in their dialects that they can understand, breaking it down in ways that they can understand. This is a time when religious leaders should speak up about, COVID-19, traditional leaders, assemblymen, people, like you said, the district assembly, going out there, educating the people. I'm upset. When I heard the story, I wanted to cry because I can't imagine somebody throwing stones at my 9-year-old son because I have recovered from COVID-19. But I also have seen the extent to which ignorance causes fear. And fear is a very powerful emotion. Fear is a kind of emotion that would make a person who has a child watch as other children throw stones at this child. And so it will take, like I keep on saying, a lot of education. It's important that the interventions are swift, are on point, and are just like bespoke, just customly made to really educate these people. The Bible says that the hearts of humans are very wicked. I don't doubt that there's a certain sort of wickedness, of disgust that comes, when we see somebody who has gone through this. But we also know that this same very Bible says, in all thy getting, get understanding. I feel like the way forward, and you see, if there's 3,091 cases, and in my opinion, that a lot more people will get COVID-19, and there will be a certain sort of reintegration, then now is the time to start getting those NCCE vans out there, getting the assemblymen out there. And now is the time to equip those who are doing the frontline contact tracing with materials for the people. When we go into the assemblies, now is the time for radio stations, for the mass media to get out there and speak about stigmatization, speak about the fact that, look, this is something that we are all battling. When somebody has recovered, they're not a demon, they're not a devil, they're not walking around with a plague.
They're the safest ones amongst us.
They're the safest ones amongst us. And I think that perhaps once people begin to understand this, then, we can make some progress. But in the meantime, if you're listening to us, let's remember that we are human. We are human. Your brother, your sister, your child, your parents, we are human. So let's not be like this.
Exactly, Nima. But while education is very key, our attitudes also must change. Look, there are many of us who see people with certain situations, and all of a sudden we think that, okay, so these people, and like we say, bad luck. Look, if you have an 8-year-old girl being pelted with stones, and you have elderly people seated there, you ask the question, how did they get that idea?
Yeah.
That this particular person, has something, COVID-19 baby.
Listen, but this is a community where we send children with disabilities. We send them away from communities. This is Ghana. These are the things that have happened to us in the past.
And that is what I wish was not true. I wish it wasn't true that this is us. I wish that was not our identity. Look, the anger today is on several levels. Yes, the anger is with authorities for not being forward-thinking enough to understand that there is a need to have a reintegration plan for everybody who comes out of this.
Yeah.
You don't just test them negative and then your job is done.
Great.
Okay, so there is anger on that level. There's also anger on the level of those, you see, because let me put it this way. Ignorance is what will make you not know that a person who has survived COVID-19 is actually safe. You won't know because you're ignorant. But wickedness is what will make you observe other children pelting an innocent child with stones. That one is not ignorance. That one is something beyond ignorance. You can all not have facts. We can all. There are things that we are all ignorant about. It doesn't turn us into devils. So there is anger on that level, and there's even anger on the level of the media. I am quite upset that we haven't done a better job of fighting stigma. I'm quite upset. I think we need to take it personally because stigma will kill us, no doubt. Anyway, the member of parliament for the area, Isaac Adongo, has spoken about this. He says that he's going to look into the matter, but we are not going to let it go. We're certainly going to pursue this and make sure that this family is protected, and all other families that have gone through this are protected. There's more on the show. Stay with us. We're back after these.
What would you do if you have the choice to do anything in life? Build your dream house, take very good care of your family, and plan for a comfortable retirement. Plan a befitting funeral for your loved ones when they depart. How would you live if you knew there was a friend waiting to support you on all of your life's choices?
You have such a friend in Glyco Life Insurance. Glyco Life has all the plans to meet your life's needs. Your child's education, your life savings, your mortgage, funerals, redundancy, and your retirement, and takes the burden off your shoulders. So go ahead and live life to the fullest today with Glyco Life Insurance Plans. And remember that all our policies are hedged against inflation. Talk to Glyco Life on 0302 218 500 or 246 142. Also visit our website at www.glycolife.com or any of our branches nationwide for more information.
Glyco Life, we cushion you for life.
Glyco, we cushion you for life.
Accidents do happen. It could be a motor accident, a sudden heart attack, or even a stroke, or any other health emergency. The first steps you take are very critical. Should you be involved in or witness an accident, call 112 for the fastest ambulance response. With over 300 well-equipped ambulances all over Ghana, you are assured of the fastest response to your emergency calls. Call 112 during critical health emergencies and save your life and that of your family and loved ones. 112, help will come. 112, we are safe. Avoid prank calls as they can lead to loss of life of persons in actual need of help. Be a responsible citizen.
Kids are really having a fun time. I only get worried at some of the stuff they pick up, germs and worms.
Really? I don't get worried at all. I've got Vermox to take care of that. And you know Kweku and his pork joint. Besides, we get food from the roadside from time to time. So me, I deworm the whole family every 3 months, and we are covered.
Hey, I will have to start doing same then.
Deworm your family regularly with Vermox. Vermox kills a wide range of worms and keeps your family, especially your children, protected. Vermox the dewormer of choice for the whole family. Vermox is not recommended in the treatment of children under 2 years and not recommended in pregnant women and lactating mothers. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
The coronavirus is real. We have to take the necessary precaution and follow the safety protocols in order to stay safe and protect our loved ones. The Junction Mall, your favorite shopping and entertainment destination, has put in place the necessary safety protocols to provide a safe, secure, and serene shopping environment during this period. Please do your part as well. Wear a nose mask before you visit the center. Wash your hands with soap under running water at the hand washing facilities provided. Use the hand sanitizers provided at vantage locations in the mall. And finally, observe the social distancing protocols put in place in the various shops. We need you and your family alive for a better tomorrow. We've implemented the no mask, no entry policy at all our entrances per the government directive. Please observe the safety protocols to help reduce the spread of the virus. Stay safe, stay healthy. Follow our social media handles at The Junction GH for further details. The Junction Mall. Join, explore, shop, enjoy.
UMB was established in 1972 as the premier bank for the corporate and private sector in Ghana. From our very beginning, as the only Ghanaian bank serving all categories of businesses, we set a standard for excellence and innovation. Over the past 45 years, we've built a financially healthy and strong bank, demonstrated our commitment to our customers and to growing businesses, and exhibited originality and innovation at every turn. At UMB, our focus is built around people, service, products, and technology. These are the key to our present success and our future triumphs. At UMB, we're poised to make a difference not only with our customers, but also in the banking industry. We invite you to share in our future. Our future starts now with you.
Abna, why are you crying?
Why wouldn't I cry out? This has become unbearable. Everywhere I go, I'm treated like an outcast. At home, at work, at the hospital, even at the market. Is it a crime to have TB? Is it a crime to have HIV? It's better I die. Why?
No, Abna, you can't give up and die. Indeed, a new dawn has come for persons living with HIV and those suffering from TB and sexually transmitted infections. WAPCAS, in collaboration with the Ghana AIDS Commission, is shedding light on our rights so we can enjoy equal rights as captured in the Ghana AIDS Commission Act, Act 938. Rights to quality health care, non-discrimination, equal work opportunities, and education. You may call WAPCAS on 030-224-1452 or 055-6233-663 to report any act of discrimination. WAPCAS.
Here for your rights.
WAPCAS and Act 938.
Here for life.
This advert is brought to you by WAPCAS with funding from the Global Fund.
Be happy.
Coffee in your cup and joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best on Joy 99.7 FM.
There's a place in your heart, and I know that it is love. And the place is much brighter than tomorrow. And if you really try, you'll find there's no need to cry. There's no hurt or sorrow. There are ways to get there if you care enough for the living. Make a little space, make a better place.
all the hallelujahs. There's no love in our heart. If somebody is sick, that's when you embrace them. If somebody is ill, that's when you show love. Because if you don't show love, they could even die out of hatred. How do you go stone a baby and grown-ups are sitting under the tree watching as though the baby is like a basketball net? You can't do that. But I tell you what, it's all over the country. The heart of men are wicked. They go to church and shout all the hallelujahs. But I tell you, the hallelujahs are full of tricks. So God is even tired of the church. That's why he has allowed the church to be closed. Keep on with your job. Encourage the people.
Thank you, brother. Thank you for calling. Jonas is in Kakasunanka. Hi, Jonas. Good morning. Hello.
Yeah, hello, Kojo.
There you are, Jonas. Good morning. Thanks for calling us.
Yes, thank you, too. Well, I've thought of LAC, LAC, maybe. I think that one is legislation, LEC, actually. One is legislation, one is education. And then the other one is, I'm actually getting my acronym wrong, LEA. And the other one is acceptance.
I like that.
So, education, legislation, and then acceptance, LEA, maybe let's put it that way. So I think that those are the ways to go about this. We need to educate. I think the government shouldn't just jump into legislating that people are going to be prosecuted, because that's what we'll be doing a lot in this fight against COVID-19. But we should educate first, critical, and then we should go on to, legislate. It's critical as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much for calling. Let's go to Domi. Here's Rejoice. Hello, Rejoice.
Good morning.
Good morning. Oh, what a pleasant voice. Cheering us all up. How are you, Rejoice?
I'm fine, and you?
Not bad, thank you.
Yes. You see, this is the reason why in Ghana a lot of things go bad here. This human story is so pathetic. And this is the more reason why we cannot have schools reopening. Because imagine people get infected and they have to come back to school. What will be their fate? We have to really think about our attitude. For me, I'm really happy that the church is closed because we don't look like a Christian country. We don't look like we are a Muslim country. We don't look like we are practicing any faith. We behave as if we just don't care about others. People will pretend and go and be giving food and do. I too don't understand human beings. Have a good morning.
Have a good morning too. Thanks for calling. Richard is in La Paz. Hey, Richard, how you doing?
Thank you, Kojo. How you doing?
I'm okay.
All right. The situation is so bad that you hear it and if there's food in front of you, you can't eat. We have to do a lot, train a lot of social workers already. Most of them have graduated from universities. They are in the house. We need social workers to enter the communities to solve this problem. There's a lot of things must be taught in this country. We have social workers who are jobless. This is their work. They have to enter the communities, teach Ghanaians about a lot of things. Otherwise, we are not heading anywhere. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you ever so much for sharing. Let's go to DC. Joanna, how are you?
I'm good, Kojo. I'm fine doing too.
It's not the best morning I've ever had, but it's good to hear from you though. That's cheering us all up.
All right, Kojo. What I know is the directives which government gives to Ghanaians to do, it will protect them. Some of them, you see them walking around, nothing wearing, that is no mask, nothing like sanitizing their hands. In the car, you see some wear, some nowhere. They have to be serious because according to Proverbs 10:8, it is there. Those who are wise, they are putting on it. Those who ignore that, they have the word for themselves. They should read that. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Joanna. God bless you. A word to the wise, as they say. Sammy is in Adenta. Hello, Sammy.
Hi. Good morning, Kojo.
Good morning, my brother.
I'm really upset this morning. But this is who we are, and we have to do something about it. Because we live in a country when accident happens, instead of people helping, they take their phones and video the people who are dying and share with their friends. That is where we've gotten to as a people. We are so kind to the foreigner than our own brothers and sisters. We ask ourselves, what are the churches doing in our country? God help our country. Good morning.
Good morning to you. God help our country. Sammy is in Adenta. Sammy, how are you? Oh, that was Sammy we just spoke to. Okay, so this is Douglas now. Douglas, good morning.
Bobo.
Hey, Bobo.
Good morning.
Good morning to you, brother.
I hope you are good.
Yeah, we're okay. We're okay.
You know, when I heard the story, I was thinking, is this Arab country?
You know,
and we live in society with these humans into quote. Are we serious? May God have mercy on their soul. Enjoy your day.
Enjoy yours too. It's not an Arab country. It's Ghana. It's Bogatanga. All right, let's go to Domabing. Omusumuru, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Chief, how are you?
Chief, I'm okay. Managing.
God bless you.
Bless you too.
We should understand that era in which there was love of humanity is vanished or is gone. You see, gone were the days when you see someone, sometimes you even see someone, you'll be willing to help the person. But now, I'm telling you that if you have any problem and you don't help yourself or you don't have anything to help yourself, then you are on your own. I am telling you that these days, even if there is accident, if accident happen today, then people go there. The only thing they are interested is to remove their phones and then take pictures, video them, and then bring them out. How on earth can little children do this to their fellow child? Because the person is diagnosed, or even it's not her, the mother is diagnosed as a COVID-19 patient. Alice, in fact, I'm sad this morning, seriously. God bless you.
Bless you too. Bless you too. Eric is in Banana Inn. Eric, you're our last caller for now.
Oh,
how are you?
God. Thank God. Wait, could you? You know, there's something worrying me. I am doing good. The issue with me is that the ECG, they are not protecting us. They came and changed my meter, and I have money on it. The money is 45 Ghana cedis. And then secondly, the meter has to come with a phone. And they didn't give me the phone. They told me they will give me an app. And as of now, I don't have the app. I don't know how to buy credit and all that. Who is protecting us? I can't understand it. Because ECG, I went there and they told me the meter has to come with a phone. So when they install the meter for you, they will give you a phone so that you can buy the credit on it and then check your balance with it. When you go there and you buy it, they will give you a receipt. You have to come with a phone and then you type it on it. But they don't do it. I don't know where I'm going now. The meter is here. My life is about to finish. I don't know. Please help me. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for sharing that. It seems like a very frustrating situation. I pray that the ECG, who naturally will be listening, I hope that they address this problem for you, Eric, in Banana Inn. Thank you for calling us. Thanks also to Musumuru, Sami, Joanna, Richard, Rejoice, and so many of you who called us today. Ben in Tema and many others. God bless you all. Thank you. You know, we can fight coronavirus together thanks to MTN. So if you're yet to activate your MTN Momo account, you can do that now, right now, from the comfort of your home. Here's how you do it. Okay, you dial *170# for MTN Momo. Then you select your 4-digit PIN, re-enter the PIN to confirm, and you receive a message confirming your activation. Then you just load your Momo wallet by linking your Momo wallet to your bank account, or you can do it at any agent location. Now, if you're yet to receive an SMS, make sure you contact the digital channels if you need any assistance. MTN Momo is your fastest, secure, and most convenient way to transact business today. Stay safe and avoid the handling of cash. Terms and conditions apply. Just Momo it everywhere you go. We day for you everywhere you go. Okay, a lifetime of love deserves a day of pampering, that's for sure. And so this Mother's Day, let the concierge at Villa Monticello, their dedicated lifestyle business, look after you. Book one of Villa Monticello's luxurious suites. Give your mother a well-deserved spa day and afternoon tea experience. It happens throughout the weekend, so get away to the beautiful landscapes of Provence without leaving Accra. Your wish is without a doubt their command. The concierge can help you spoil that special woman in your life, because all we know is that she is worth it. Special gift hampers are also available for you to build Mama a unique gift basket for delivery throughout the period. Call Villa Monticello's Boutique Hotel on 055-721-6752. Do this now to arrange a once-in-a-lifetime experience for your mother. Villa Monticello Boutique Hotel, delivering luxury through excellence. This place is amazing, by the way. I don't know if you've ever been there anymore. You don't sound like you have. All right. Well, it's wonderful. Go check it out. Text messages on the Super Morning Show, by the way, are brought to you by Glyco Travel Insurance Policy. Glyco, we cushion you for life. And Afro Dan, your back must last you a lifetime. Now, you know, it's 2020. It's time to turn to Glyco Life. They've got 34 years proven track record of paying claims. So listen, Glyco Life cares for you, which is why they've enhanced their personal lines and products to provide you with even greater value. So you can benefit from the Glyco Enhanced Life Savings Plan, the Glyco Premium and Ideal Funeral Plan, the Glyco Critical Illness Plan called GSIP, and the Glyco Enhanced Educational Endowment Plan called GEEP, which is to fund educational needs of your wards. Call Glyco Life today on *45426 or 020-2222-113, and they will assist cushion you for life. Now, with over 30 years in the stationery business, Kingdom Books and Stationery now offers a 30-day credit facility with no interest whatsoever, and they'll deliver free within Accra, Tema, and surrounding towns. So go visit them at Osu Akweje, University of Ghana campus. Kingdom Books are next near the Accra Sports Stadium, Tema on the main TDC junction, Kumase on the KNUST campus, Cape Coast on UCC campus, and Takrade at Fijai near Teachers Hall. Call 0302-764-101. Or go to kingdomgh.com. Kingdom Books and Stationery Limited, your one-stop shop for all office essentials, stationery, and furniture. So why leave your home or office when the news is available to you on the go? Download the Graphic News Plus from the Google Play Store or App Store. Enjoy 10% discount on monthly subscription, 15% for 3 months subscription, and 20% for 6 months and beyond. Graphic News Plus, connecting people through news. Okay, now look, let's see if we can wrap up this thing with a little bit more information. This story from Bolgatanga. Albert Sori is our Upper East regional correspondent. Let's hear the latest on that disturbing story and what's been happening to Matilda and her family. Albert, thank you for your time. Good morning.
Good morning, Kojo.
So talk to us. What's the latest?
Yes, so we got in touch with the assemblyman for the community where this woman lives, and he's been to her house to visit her. Now, what he said was that when the woman was discharged, they went round to speak to the community about the fact that she was no longer sick and that she was recovered. In fact, he said that when the woman was on admission, the community members were preventing the rest of her family members from fetching water at the community borehole. It was one of the things the assemblyman, had heard. So when she recovered, he had to go there and talk to the people that, the woman no longer had the sickness and that they should, live in harmony with her. What he said was that he didn't know that the woman was still facing any stigma. So he had to pay her a visit and the assurance was that he would help her in whatever way he could to reopen her shop. But then the lady herself said that because she is expecting her baby any moment from now, she would rather start operating the shop after she has had the baby. So that is the latest on that.
Right. Now, have you had the opportunity to interact with any members of the community? How is all of this unfolding for them?
Well, when I visited her, the community is a bit of a scattered settlement. So when you get there, everyone is in their various houses. So when I went to her house, she was the only one at home at the moment. So we had the interview with her. We didn't get the opportunity to really meet any community members. But there was this preacher who, had been going to speak with her, pray with her, and give her spiritual support. He was the one that I met, and he also helped me understand, what he was doing as somebody who is close to the woman to try and make life emotionally more easier for her. So that is what I can say. For community members who live there, we haven't been able to speak with any of them yet, with the exception of the assemblyman.
Okay, so our understanding is that the MP, Isaac Adongo, is on his way to the place now. He's promised to get back to us, tell us what's going to be done to ensure the safety of Matilda and her family. But how have they taken the latest development? How's the family taken it?
Yes, at the moment, she lives with her daughter and one of her brothers. And, they are okay. They live with her, and everything is going on well for them. This morning, we spoke, myself and Matilda, we had a phone conversation. And in fact, what she told me was that where she's currently living is her own father's house, and that, her mother had asked her to come back there because the husband had also been admitted because he tested positive for COVID-19. And her mother didn't want her to be living in her husband's house alone. And that was why she had to come back to where she lives presently. Now, this morning she told me that the husband had just been discharged because he has also now tested negative, and he has been cleared by medical officers to come back home. So gradually, a few things are beginning to fall in place.
Thank you so much for that, Albert. Sorry, we appreciate that update, and we'll keep an eye on this matter and bring you the latest as it unfolds. But good news, it appears some action being taken. We will monitor this and ensure the family is safe. Up next, though, is the 10 o'clock bulletin, followed by the Cosmopolitan Mix. It's been such a delight to bring you Super Morning Show every day this week. On behalf of the team, we want to say a big